Alright, hey everyone, Vamp2004 here, and I hope that you can see this video. This is basically just me doing my unboxing of the Huion um, GT-185 drawing tablet. Excuse my voice, I've been sick, and this is my first opportunity in a while that I've had to actually record. Um, Basically, as I was unboxing this, I got it actually a lot sooner than what I had originally expected, and putting everything together, it was a lot higher quality than what I expected. Everybody is pretty much used to Wacom, and it's been really nice to see that other tablet brands are actually starting to come out, and they're of quite good quality at that. Excuse me. Um, Sorry for people running back and forth in front of the camera. I literally was holding off after the delivery man had gave this to me, and I was doing my best to hold off like as long as possible to be able to record it, hence why I normally don't record when my children are awake. And I end up doing that for this video. Plus, I also kind of figured that, it is the middle of the day, so um. The packaging was actually done fairly well. The only thing I would have to say that I was kind of disappointed in is the glove that you seen I had just tried on. I've been using it since, and the glove has since become quite loose on my hand. It's pretty hard to even stay on my hand. It was great for the fact. One thing that was really great for the fact was that a screwdriver was actually included in with the tablet. So that way I really didn't need any other assistance as far as assembling it. I mean, it gave me everything. The stand has been really well done. You'll have to excuse some of my mess too. I have twin daughters that are 4, so it's hard to keep my place clean. You know how children are. The instructions were fairly easy to follow as far as getting everything set up physically. Needed just minor help, but we were able to get it done. One of the things I was actually considering about getting a different model prior to this one until I seen that this one was actually released and able for people to buy. I haven't seen too many reviews on it, so I figured I might as well take the opportunity and, make one. The previous model had a lot of the cords going at the bottom, and I've noticed with a lot of competitor brand tablets is that they don't have express keys, or they have them in a very poor position. On this one, it was really different. The express keys are on the side, actually on the screen. With the stand, it's really easy to move up and down. I mean, it was really great to I use it constantly. I move that stand constantly. So, I mean, it's, as far as I'm concerned, for a $600 price tag, it's really worth your money. Here I'm testing out the tablet after I had first got it installed. Now, one thing that I did, I made sure of it because I have heard about this before. I took my computer, I uninstalled my Wacom drivers because before this I've used nothing but Wacom. I made sure I uninstalled my Wacom drivers. I restarted my PC before doing anything with my Huion tablet as far as directly connecting it to my computer. I don't know if that was a major thing that helped or not, but as far as in my experience so far, it has been. I've yet to reinstall my Wacom drivers to see if there's been any conflicts. The pressure sensitivity on this tablet and drawing, I believe I was using basically the newest version of Manga Studio, which in my experience so far has been really well to test pressure sensitivity. And I've used it a lot since then with this program and this tablet. Like literally I'm going from drawing slow to drawing fast and just doing whatever I could possibly think of. I was just trying to go as fast as I can. It kept up with me fairly well. I mean, there's obviously times when, it's a little jumpy, but I mean, gradually as I have used this tablet, a lot of issues that I kept hearing that the previous model was giving, or a lot of other people keep getting with these off-brand tablets, it's kind of worked itself out. I did not install the drivers from the disk that came with it. I went to the website and I wouldn't have installed the drivers from the website. I would have installed them from the disk had I not thought of the fact that, oh, well, maybe the product on the disk is not as good as, something on the website. Usually they update things fairly quickly. I mean, considering it was so new. So, just that kind of tip, if you happen to get this product for yourself, don't use the driver from the disk. Just go straight to the website. If you have Wacom drivers, uninstall them and restart your PC before you install. Excuse me. I have had to calibrate the tablet twice since I've purchased it, and it really was minor. It just a couple of programs were a little jumpy. I'll do note one thing is that with Photoshop rather than the off tablets, Photoshop has a lot more issues running with this running with this tablet than everything else. I can guarantee you though, if I had more RAM for my desktop, everything would definitely be of higher quality as far as what you can tell in the video. I'm currently running off of 4 gigs of RAM. It works just fine for if I'm just drawing, Skyping, and drawing, say running a game and drawing, something like that. As long as I don't use Photoshop, it's perfectly fine. Photoshop's pretty heavy on RAM anyways. But yeah, definitely at least 4 gigs is what I would say the minimum of trying to run this tablet successfully and trying to run an art program successfully at the same time. A lot of people, I think, seem to forget the fact that you're essentially forcing your computer to actively detect another monitor and run your art program at the same time. It's a little bit more intensive on the computer than just plugging in something through a USB and running. One thing that I did with the tablet is I took the screen protector off, and like I mentioned there, this entire test was done without any calibration other than some squeaks in the screen. It even detects tilt to an extent, but not nearly as much as a Wacom. I guess that's your own personal preference. But it does detect it. I'm very pleased with the newer model. I'm very pleased with what I've gotten out of this product so far. And honestly, as long as you're not being overly picky, this product would be great for basically any artist of any level, especially if you're not wanting to go with that high price tag that Wacom has. I mean, I've even asked customer service of Wacom before if they'd consider even doing payment plans or anything of that nature towards their tablets, and it's just not an option for them. So, I mean, I know a lot of other tablet places don't really do payments or things of that nature, but I really think that that would greatly help out some, artists, because like sometimes you need the upgrade to produce something better. Oh, what I'm mentioning here, side buttons are great, but sometimes it won't select the pencil tool for some reason. I've only noticed that issue when hitting the hotkey to select a different type of um, pencil. I've only seen it when I use it with the latest Manga Studio. It does fine in all the other programs that I've used. Mainly between Manga Studio and Photoshop are the two that I've done the most. Yeah, I don't know what that was. It just kind of looks like a mess. Um, I'm trying not to ramble too much while everything goes in the background. I know it's not very entertaining to listen to rambling, but um, I would have to say my only tip as my only few tips to keep in mind as far as for with this tablet, since I have used it since this initial testing and the initial video. One, make sure you take care of the drivers before you install this product. Two, don't be insanely picky. You're never gonna get perfection out of any of these kind of products anytime soon. So you have to be very considerate of the fact that, these people are trying. They're doing their best. We are limited by certain aspects of technology, and other aspects are actually really far, but everything takes time. Three, the cords for this tablet are not very long. I would highly recommend, if possible, to either get longer cords yourself or get an adapter to extend the cord lengths, because I have mine set up to a desktop and it just runs around the corner of my desk, and it's a very short distance, so I have a lot of troubles of actually getting it into a proper location without directly sticking the tablet on my desk. That becomes a problem considering the fact that I already have a 25-inch monitor. And so that tablet is about the same size as my 25-inch monitor. I don't have a very big desk. So if I stick the two next to each other, I have next to no desk room. I'm constantly having to shift things around just to make enough space. So my recommendation, longer cords. And last, give your pen a full charge before you go to use it. I have used my pen for over a month of daily drawing, and it took that long before I needed to charge it again because it stopped responding. If you have issues with something responding, I noticed mine did that at first. I had to pull the pen back basically, how your arm is normally extended when you're going to draw. I pulled my hand back all the way to my shoulder to meet my shoulder and then moved my hand back so then the pen would then touch the screen. That seemed to fix it. It's a very little stuff. You really, I mean, very little things easily be fixed. It took a whole 2 minutes to figure it out, if that, at most. That's what it took to fix it. So overall, would I recommend this product? Yes, I would highly recommend the Huion GT-185 tablet. For the price tag, do I feel that it's worth it? By far, yes. It's very good quality. There's a glass screen. You're going to get some squeaking if you don't have the screen protector on. I don't like the screen protector. But it came with one on it and it came with a spare. So I've never had a Wacom be that considerate of its users. Should you purchase anything to prep for buying this tablet? Longer cords. Look up exactly what kind of cords you're going to need. Get some adapters, get some extenders, whatever. Excuse me, whatever works for you. Does this tablet act as they advertise? I would say fairly well, yes. I would recommend this to somebody else who's actually trying to break out into being an artist, who's wanting to do something and not have that enormous price tag hanging over their head. It's still pretty expensive in itself, but I mean, usually good things are. So, I hope this review helps. I will try and do a more extensive review sometime soon, probably after the holidays, because mainly considering the fact that I'm sick and that everybody's busy during the holidays. So, I will try and do that. If I don't, feel free to shoot me a reminder, some way, shape, or form. On a side note, if anybody is interested, let me bring it up here. In case anybody is interested, these are some examples of work that I have done. And I am currently open for commissions. I'm trying to get enough money to buy some supplies to make my family some Christmas presents. Basically, I feel that getting the money and then making them something has more of a personal feel to it, and it's going to mean a lot more. And it's different if you're just passing out art and stuff like that. That's something that they kind of already expect from me. I would rather actually take the time and make the crafts myself and things of that nature. This picture here is basically a work in progress of a portrait, a real life portrait that I'm doing. I've taken the picture, made it into like a monochrome scale, and then drawing the rest of it myself. This is a commission that was given to me by Proto Mario. He commissioned me to do a channel avatar for him, and this is through some work with him. This is what I could come up with what he had in mind. This was just a sketch I did for my daughter, just because of Hello Kitty. She loves Hello Kitty. This was like someone's original character that I met on Facebook. She drew my character, I drew her character, art trade. And then this was just a random sketch I decided to do. And I challenged myself in the fact that I didn't erase any of this, even despite using pencil. So I didn't think I did too bad. Also, in this picture, you can see I have a Facebook, Vamp2004 at Facebook, or you can find me by my real name, but I try to keep my personal Facebook literally to, my personal things, not business. And then down here, you can see this lovely logo called Pixel Dimensions. If anybody plays Minecraft, I am actually making a server called Pixel Dimensions with my team of coworkers, and we are eventually going to make it into a network of servers. Currently, we are working on a Skyblock server. Later on, we will be working with Ghost Wolf and bringing up a Pixelmon server, a Rocket Wars server, and currently we have planned up to 8 different servers, not including the hub. So, if anybody is interested on that, you can contact me. If anybody is interested in me for art, you can contact me. Currently, all of my prices for basic commissions are about $5 to $10. If you want something full done of this portrait here, my minimum is $20. If you want a full drawing like this here, that's custom, I charge anywhere between $10 to $20, depending on the extent that you want. For a small thing like this, of no background, just a character portrait, that's about $10, and obviously this is just Minecraft pixel. So, yeah. If you want a Minecraft pixel art done for you, I'm open to the possibility, but I prefer to draw it myself. So, with that long-winded video and things being said, I hope everyone has a good day. I hope my review helped. And I hope to see you guys around. Hopefully, if you end up buying this, you will be just as satisfied as I am. If you need some help figuring some stuff out, maybe I could possibly help you. If you leave a comment. Maybe if you don't want to buy my art or you don't want to talk to me about any other services or things that I provide, maybe you can share the video for me and find someone that is willing or is looking for it. So, on that note, I will see everybody later.